Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jackie and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Can we start with a quick weather report, Jacklo?
It's 48 degrees. Good goddamn. I need to go outside. Should we do this outside?
Jackie, you read my mind.
I would say that on a nice day like today, the traffic noises would increase exponentially, especially if I'm outside. But fair warning to you and Paul, there's going to be a lot of loud cars.
Fair warning
today.
to our listeners, there's not going to be a Paul today. We're starting.
Oh, yeah.
He
died.
Yeah.
Oh, he died.
He died. What happened even? I can't remember what happened to him. He texted
Trip,
us.
fell. Couldn't get on his sites fast enough.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a clip. Usually I like do like the masculine man talk to make the clips for the thing. But let's do one that's like woman focused for you, because also Women's Day was whenever it was, so I don't really care about that.
Happy Women's Day, listeners. It's giving cunt, it's giving vaginal birth, and it's giving big naturals. And we would just like to say to all our female listeners out there, no matter what you got going on gender-wise, just be a little more of a woman today if you can. And that means doing like period, nails, stenciling the bathroom border, like color coding the fridge, and clip your toenails. You can't use any of that.
I'm gonna amplify the toenails part. We're doing toenail content. Listeners, sign up for
Happy
Patreon.
birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast.
I'm Jackie, October 12th. This
I'm
is
Dan, November 10th.
And we're amplifying women's toenails today. Dan, how are you going to incorporate that into your daily routine?
I am going to be observing and honoring women's toenails throughout the day. This is a weather. You mentioned the weather earlier. I want to mention the weather here is about 54 degrees. I tried to look up the dew point earlier. I could not get a conclusive number on the dew point. But I do know it was pretty nice outside. And that means, ladies, open-toed shoe season. Don't think I don't see it. I see it. I'm looking, no matter how gross you might think them the calloused old dogs of yours are, I'm looking at your toenails. Some guys are foot freaks. I'm a toenail connoisseur. I'm not a freak about it. Jackie just brought up toenails, and I want to know.
Waxing gibbous today, according to weather.com. Waxing gibbous.
Well, that's not dew point. That's moon point.
81% illumination. Full
I don't
moon
want to say any of that
days.
stuff about toenails, actually.
No, we can cut that.
Well, no,
welcome
you
to
can
the
cut your
Happy Birthday
toenails.
Podcast.
Jackie.
It's very windy today, and talk about Windy City, that's Portland's nickname. But I'm in Ishpeming, Michigan.
Which makes me think that, Jackie, it's so windy here in the Windy City that if the wind is blowing east, I could yell into the wind, Jackie, I love you. And
Did you hear that?
I thought that was from my house. What was that, your toaster oven going off? What was that?
No, I heard like a guy saying my name. And he said he loves me. It like came through the window. It was really weird.
Can you give me a heads up when you're like doing improv that I can follow?
All right, pause. Dan, I'm about to do some very funny improv, so.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'm ready
I want
now.
is ham and mustard.
That would be me if I was on like Whose Line Is It Anyway? Colin Mockery starts making up stuff and I'm like pull him aside. Colin, come here. What are you doing? You're just making this up. We're on TV, man. Help me out. Can I speak to you man to man for a second?
Yes.
I'm actually wanted to. Ooh, man, Jackie.
Yes.
Okay, now I'll be girl Dan. Ready?
No, we're doing man to man. Dan to
sorry,
man.
Sorry. Okay, Dan. All right, welcome to our new segment, Dan to Man. Jack, you look like you worked out today. What's your creatine level?
Probably like 4 5.
Dude, fucking Knox.
Nux. I'm doing Nux.
I just reposted some Elon Musk tweets. He's doing investigations. He's saying that there's a lot of transgenderism going on. They're looking into that big time. But what I want to say, because there's a lot of fraud going on, we know that. But Jackie, Jackie, we got to talk about this. There's a lot of guys out there, a lot of virgin guys out there who are trying to get with 10, 9s or 10s, even sometimes as low as an 8. But we're trying to get some perfect 10s, right?
Yeah.
You think that you walk up to a girl at the club and say, "Oh, you have a pretty dress. Can I go home with you, be your boyfriend?" They're not gonna go. Women don't respond to that.
No, they hate that.
You know what you do? You walk up to the biggest woman with the strongest smell that you see at the bar. You know what you say? You look at her in the eye and you throw up on her feet. You vomit right on her feet. You say, "You know what? Why I did that? Because I looked at you." And you walk away.
Yeah, you ever notice how when you go up to a perfect 10, her big fat sidekick's coming up, saying she's not interested. Fridge always protects the snacks.
You know what you do when you see that big fat sidekick girl? You say,
Puke on her butt.
and you freaking rub it in like it's finger paint. You finger paint your name on her big fat butt. Then when the perfect 10 gets dropped off at home from her big fat sidekick friend, she looks at that fat butt and she sees your name in finger paint on her butt. She's going to think about you. And the next thing you know, she's hitting you up on X.com and she sees some of your posts on there about some of the fraud that's going on, and she knows that she's going to send you nude picture toenails tonight.
I'm going to guess it is...
Go ahead. I had a lot of other stuff to say, but not about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because podcasts are all about saying stuff.
I'm going to guess... I always forget to think of someone to guess. Okay.
You're not supposed to think of it in advance.
Oh.
We're doing like a whose lines it any kind of way thing.
I'm going to say...
Guys, join an improv troupe.
Julia Stiles.
You are so close that I want to puke on your butt.
Really?
Yeah.
Juliette Lewis.
Not in terms of name, but in terms of era and actress.
Okay. Meg Ryan.
No, a little later on than, but that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy to be named Meg Ryan. It's like if, it's like if I was named Dan Sarah. Or no, because there's Michael Sarah. Let me do a different, better one. All right,
Yeah.
whatever. It doesn't matter. None of this matters, honestly. Did you say Juliette Lewis? What was she in? Is she in a band?
Yeah, she was like a...
Did a goddamn jet just take off from your backyard? What was that? Jet, are you gonna be my girl? Remember? Okay.
I'm going to say another actress from the era of that lady is Liv Tyler.
Oh my God.
Oh.
No way. But first of all, a lot of things to say about Liv Tyler.
Uh-huh.
Do you know who Bizarro Liv Tyler is? Die Tyler. That's not what I wanted to say. Second of all, isn't she in one of the Lord of the Rings movies?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe she'll do my Lord of the Rings podcast sometime.
She's a beautiful elf.
Guys.
Don't.
Okay. Beautiful elf. No, thirdly of all.
Yeah.
Wait, what was I going to say thirdly of all? Oh, do you know who her freaking dad is, dude?
Yeah, Bobo.
Yes, from the Aerosmith blues
Bobo
band.
of the Aerosmith.
And shout out whoever my friend was that showed me this recently. There was a video that I saw that my friend showed me that was of Steven Bobo Tyler on what, I don't know what show it was, but there's some show where it's celebrities getting like their 23andMe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Where they're like, Larry David, you're 100% Jew.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Bernie Sanders is literally your dad.
yeah. But it was Steven Tyler from Aerosmith on that program, and they're looking through his results, and they say something to the effect of, It looks like, we're not sure, but your great-great-great-grandfather was part black, and his face lights up, and he goes, "I knew it." He's happier than any man I've seen. And it's like modern day. He's like got this like crazy hair. He's all made up like a lady, and he's like, "I knew it. I always felt
I knew I was 1/16 black."
I always felt a kinship." God damn.
That's cool. That's special. I wonder how much black I am.
You're 100% pink and purple.
Yeah, I'm like potato.
Not Liv Tyler, but this was someone who you probably have not even thought about. But
Sarah Michelle Gellar. Sarah Jessica Parker.
I didn't say someone you think about every single day, and then also someone from Sex in the City. And I do want to ask you.
You don't know who I'm thinking about, though, girl-wise.
Can you name all the Sex in the Cities?
I've actually never seen it.
That's just the people on the show.
Carrie.
No, the actresses.
Liv Tyler.
Yep.
Reese Witherspoon.
Yep.
Sherry O'Terry.
Big time. She was the main one. Margaret Dumont.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Those are the only women.
But
I
this
know.
was started as a child actor. But
Was she on TV or movie as a child?
Let me pull that up. Looks like movie. You've definitely seen at least two of the child movies she did.
Okay.
And then was in other movies. And her name, you could be forgiven for thinking that. So I got distracted because there's a picture of her with a congressman on her Wikipedia, and she looks like a slob.
Aw.
But like in a kind of a cute way. So who's a
Was
cute...
she on like Roseanne? Or...
I said movie, not TV.
Oh, right. Roseanne the movie.
Why don't you listen?
I don't know. I'm working on it.
Why don't you listen to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your host,
I
Jackie
do.
and Dan? Patreon.com/HBDPOD. $1 a month is all it takes. And we will, starting today, we will donate all of your money to charity, which is my new name, Charity Pascal. No. So
Movie child actress.
Oh, no. What I was trying to say before I got distracted by that picture of her wearing fucking $10
Wait. Is that the Matilda girl?
No, but she passed away recently, didn't she?
No.
Oh, well, one of them did. Harriet the Spy died recently. Right?
Yes.
And who else, Jackie, died recently? That old man.
Yeah, a bunch of old guys.
I did want to mention, producer Paul did not die. He texted us this morning and said he's sick.
Yeah.
And
He's not doing good, though. He's probably by the time this airs, he'll be done.
Is he going to go at Hackman style, you think?
Yeah. He's going to run around for a week in his dead wife's house with a dead dog and then die. You want to talk about that, or?
What I was trying to say before I got so rudely distracted by this image of this actress on her Wikipedia meeting her congressman dressed in clothes from the clearance rack at Target. Which, no offense, ladies, if you're wearing the clearance Target clothes. I mean, Jackie can attest to that, I think.
I don't shop
What I'm
at
trying
Target.
to say was, wait, why don't you shop at Target?
Their clothes don't really fit me. I like Walmart's clothes. They were made for rotund women. In fact, I'm wearing a Walmart tank top right now. It's pink.
Guys, Walmart is open 24 hours. You get in that women's clothing section, you look for the biggest butt you've seen it in the whole world, and you go in there, you say, I'll buy you these sweatpants if they're under.
And you crap on her butt.
You would be forgiven for thinking that this actress was actually a tree.
Ooh, okay. So we're talking oak. We're talking maple. We're talking pine. We're talking deciduous.
What kind of tree do you have in your backyard?
I have apple trees in my backyard.
Bullshit.
No, I do. 2 of them.
Fair play. Okay. What kind of
So
apples
this is
are
a
they? Crab?
tree- No, they're good. I make applesauce with them like every year. But last year, we got no freaking apples. And that happened like 2 years ago.
I actually remember you freaking bitching about that when I saw you.
Yes,
You were
dude.
freaking bitching about it. Yeah.
Because it's like, I wanted them apples. Yeah. And also, they go to camp. We sent them out to camp for the deer bait pile.
Guys, bait pile.
More trees, please.
Okay.
It's a 1-syllable tree.
Oak. Pine. Oh, shit.
Do you want some of the movies she was in?
Yeah. Tree actress.
The Etruscan Smile.
Sure.
The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
I
feel like I shouldn't have said that. Oh, she did some TV.
You can say black.
I knew it.
I knew it.
American Beauty would be one of the big ones.
I never actually saw that.
You know who is in that who I like a lot is Kevin Spacey.
That's cool.
I was never a fan of his acting, but I read some stuff about his personal life, and I was like, this guy is fucking cool. He's an alpha.
Yeah.
Find the youngest boy at the party and grab a hold of him.
Fuck him and puke on his butt.
Here's a hint. I don't think you'll ever get this.
I'm trying to think of all this. This is a type of tree, or this is like the name leaf or the name fruit? Like, what are you telling me? Twig? Twiggy? Twig.
Happy birthday, Twiggy Fruit. It's a type of tree. It's a type of tree.
Okay.
Blank.
And it's one's
blank bark. Blank bark.
Oak.
No. I guess all trees have bark, right?
Birch.
Yep.
Nice.
First name?
You said oak so many times. I wanted it to be oak so bad.
Wait, I just got to... Hold on
Birch.
Yes, kind of. Before we move forward, hold on a second. I know it's a Sunday we're recording this, but my mailman just stopped by. Hold on a second. Thank you. I'll take that. Oh, it's a letter. Hold on a second here. Let me open this letter.
He's improvising.
Oh, let me give you a... Jackie, I'm doing a little improv comedy here. Guinness. Oh, maybe they sent me a free pour of beer. Let's see. Oh, no. Guinness Book of World Records. Jackie.
What?
We just got in the Guinness Book of World Records for most times ever saying oak on a podcast.
I can't believe it.
What did you say her first name was?
Tori?
It's close to that, but it's
Isn't
like...
that a person? Tori Birch?
It's like a girl...
Hey, Siri, who is Tori Birch?
Tori Birch is an American fashion designer, businesswoman, and philanthropist. She is the executive chairman and chief creative officer.
Chairwoman, thank you very much. Thank you. Fashion designer.
We are honoring female philanthropists this month on the Happy Birthday podcast. And in honor of that, Jackie's going to be doing some philanthropy and donating some money to anyone that sends us their Venmo information.
Okay, choose what I drink by the koozie.
Jackie is holding two koozies up to her screen. One of them says Route 66, which I think is a famous highway immortalized in blues songs. The other one is a picture of what looks like Peter White Public Library, and it says never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups. I think that's some sort of anti-January 6th koozie. I don't know where the hell you got that. I'm going to say, but you should drink out of the one with the actually you're trying to do a psyop on me. You think I'm going to choose the political one. I'm not. I'm done with politics now. Guys, politics are done. It's taken care of. You're in good hands on X.com. I'm going to say Route 66, but you kind of want me to choose that too because you know that's like a blues highway. You know, I'm a big blues and boogie woogie freak. And which is ironic because when I go to the Peter White Public Library, which is the building depicted on your other koozie, I clear out their freaking blues and boogie woogie section. They see me coming. They're like, guys, get the wheelbarrow. He's going to be...
I'm so thirsty. Just pick one.
The stupid people one. Never underestimate stupid people.
You have chosen Diet Coke.
Diet Coca-Cola. Guys.
Wait, you ready for this?
Okay. God damn it.
That was loud.
Did that come from your body? What was that sound?
I was unhinging my jaw for the Diet Coke to go right to my gullet.
Yeah, no.
I kind of wished you had chosen the other one because it was just sparkling water. And I'm a little over-caffeinated, so this Diet Coke might send me over the edge.
Jackie, do you think I'm not over-caffeinated right now? Speaking of which...
It's almost 4 p.m. I gotta...
Yeah, it's not for me. It's 12:38 for me. And what's even more effed up is
Don't
what?
even talk about it. No, because yesterday I was like, God damn it. He's going to do his stupid thing with daylight savings. And I don't want to hear it. It pisses me off, frankly. I don't want to hear it. I'm sick of it. It's the same as it always has been. It's 1 hour on Sunday morning at 2 a.m. Spring forward, fall back.
No.
They're not doing it 1 minute at a time for 60 days. It's not how they do it.
They are this year. It's new.
And frankly, I'm sick of it. And I don't want to hear it again.
If Paul was here, he would have let me say it. Tory
Can't do
Burch. You
that.
know what, though? You're close.
Okay.
But here's a little spoiler alert. And this is going to be controversial. You think my funny daylight savings joke pissed you off? Wait till you hear this. Is going to piss you off big time. Okay. It's not Tory Burch. It's really close to that, but it almost doesn't even matter if you get her name right, because the segment that I had planned to honor this famous jolly good fellow was dependent on participation from both you and our third producer, Paul.
I'll be both. I'll do both.
I don't know if I want to. Okay, you know what? You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Going into this, I felt truly steadfast in my resolve that I was not going to move forward with the segment that I wanted to do. So I was like, no, I want both of these guys to do it. But all it took was you saying, I'll do both of it. And I'm yeah, okay, we can do it. We can do that.
Hell yeah, dude.
So, but then that means you have to get the person's name right, though.
Okay, so is it Tammy?
So it's like, it's not like Tammy. It's like really a pretty name. Like, I think this would be a good...
Shout out to all the Tammys. You have a beautiful name. Don't let Dan say that to your face like that.
I would say that to a beautiful woman named Tammy.
Brittany?
No, it's really, really close to Tori. But like a nice name for a girl.
Is it a T name?
Yeah.
Tina.
It's an it's a rare name. It's a rare name.
Travencia. Tortellini?
She's not one of your greaseball people.
Tina? No, I already said Tina. Tiara?
It's so close to Tori.
Tiana.
It's so close to Tori.
Tori, teeny, tiny.
It is so close to Tori.
Tony.
Shout out
Tora.
Tony. Tony, if you're listening to this, comment below and say that, actually,
How many
don't.
syllables
Tony,
is it?
Tony, don't comment. What'd you say?
How many syllables is it?
2.
And
It
it's
is
so close to Tori. It's
so
like
close. So last name is Oak.
Tawny?
I feel like when
It's
Paul's,
not Oak, it's Birch.
I feel like when Paul's
Don't
not
be
here, the
mean.
guessing really goes out of control because he doesn't like the
That's
guessing
because
game part.
he
but-
doesn't like
No,
guessing.
but we can keep
He
it
gets
going for
mad.
like an hour.
I love this.
We should be done with it by now, honestly.
Tawny Birch.
It is
Tory
s-
Birch.
It's so close to Tori.
How close?
Feminize
Toby?
the final vowel of Tori and soften the sound you do with your tongue on that first diphthong.
Oh no.
Guys, you gotta soften your diphthongs.
Tara.
Okay, you got the right last vowel. Soften the diphthong of which you begin the name with, of Tori. And you had the at the end, which is correct.
And it's not Tara, and it's not Tora, and it's...
I want you to soften.
I don't know what that means. Clearly, I don't know what that means.
What's the first sound you're making? How would you spell Tori, first of all?
T-O-R-Y.
Ah! There's something in between the T and the O that creates that softened diphthong you were asking about.
Thora?
Thora!
Why didn't you just say the girl version of the Marvel character who has a big hammer?
Because I don't watch freaking Marvel
Yeah,
movies.
but you know Thor, you know
I
lore,
don't.
you know Greek mythology, you know Viking stuff because you're a white male from Wisconsin, so you love Viking and Norse and Scandinavia. And you should know who Thor is, and Odin,
Yeah.
and Loki.
Maybe I do low-key know who Thor is, and here comes Thor's hammer to eradicate you. Jackie, hold still.
Thora Birch.
Oh, I
that's a
missed
cool
her.
name.
I missed.
And she was in...
She's been in Hoofs and Goofs as well. Hold that thought, Jackie. And speaking of which, listeners, hold tight because several weeks ago in our Patreon episode, me and Jackie were talking about a Three Stooges film called Hoofs and Goofs, and I do have an update on that. I do have a Hoofs and Goofs update, but we'll save that for later.
Please, Hoofs and Goofs 2. Please, Hoofs and Goofs 2.
They actually did make a Hoofs and Goofs 2. It's called Horsing Around.
Nice.
But that's not even the update. I actually have 2 updates on Hoofs and Goofs, but we'll save that for later. Jackie, this jolly good fellow, Thora Oak, is named or was. First of all, can you even do you remember who that is? Kind of, sort of.
No, I don't think I do. Thora is a very cool name.
That's what I knew when you heard that name. You were gonna be like, oh, that's a cute name for a girl.
It's so cute. It's like Quarantine or like, yeah, Lucretia.
Lucretia Quarantine. Oh my God, I think I'm in love. Lucretia Quarantine.
If I had a girl, I'd definitely name her Jackie. I know we've talked about that, but I
Yeah,
feel like
Jackie
for a
Jr.
middle name, I would probably name her after like one of my guy friends.
And if I had a son, his name would be Zeppo Hoofs. And then, in all honesty, Jackie, one of the big why was I so entranced to even because Thora Birch? I mean, with all due respect to Thora Birch,
Yeah, why'd you
who
pick her?
fucking cares? I looked through
Who's
her
that?
filmography, and as a child actress in 1994, she co-starred in a movie with an animal, and the animal actually had top billing. And the animal was a monkey, and the movie's called Monkey Trouble.
Oh my God, this is the girl from Monkey Trouble! And she wore the backwards hat. She was so cool, dude.
Jackie, when I saw
her
that
name's
Thora Birch was
Thora!
in Monkey Trouble, I was like, hold up.
Now
Wait.
tell me, was
Yeah.
the monkey in the monkey documentary that I watched recently?
Yes.
No.
No. What monkey documentary did you watch recently? Monkey Trouble?
No, Paul was trying to get us to watch it. I don't know if you ever did. It was like a lady steals a monkey and she keeps it in her basement. And he's like a famous actor.
Monkey. Yeah, no.
And then Alan Cummings is like, you can't keep the monkey. I'm sicking Peter on your ass. And
That's
then
kind of
Peter
crazy,
takes-
Alan Cumming, that his name is an anagram for anal cumming.
Oh, yeah, that is cool. Because you
Actually-
can...
You can bananagram his name into anal cumming. Speaking of bananagrams, Monkey Trouble. And
Right.
I'm ashamed to say, as much as I used to see it on the shelf at the video store as a youngster, and probably as an adult as well,
Don't finish that sentence.
well, I didn't do anything weird.
the
I didn't
list.
do anything weird at the video store. What are you accusing
Pull
me
up
of?
the list.
Oh,
never
no, yeah,
seen it?
I've never
Oh, my God.
seen Monkey Trouble. Did you?
Yeah, probably like 40 times.
Then can you help me out and sum up the plot synopsis a little bit? Because I want to tell you this. Spoiler alert, we're going to be talking a little bit about Monkey Trouble today. We're going to be talking a little bit about
You want
Monkey
me to start now? Or you
Well,
ready?
yeah, but I also, because I was reading, I want to say this. I was reading the,
I'm gonna have a stroke, dude.
well, we'll have to bring Shemp back in if you do that. The article, Wikipedia for Monkey Trouble, yes, there's a Wikipedia article for Monkey Trouble. The plot section, there is a warning from the Wikipedia moderators at the top that says, this article's plot summary may be too long or excessively detailed. Please help improve it by removing unnecessary details and making it more concise. Now, I'm not going to do that.
I hate
But
when they say that. I've gotten that before when they're like, this article might be too long for you to read. It's like, bitch, I can read. Like, come on.
But
I'm going to read the whole thing. I'm going to click every link. I'm going to read every article.
In Wikipedia's defense, and we defend Wikipedia every day on this podcast, the plot summary on the Wikipedia article probably takes longer to read than it would to watch the movie. Someone really...
That's crazy. Because it's
And
not that deep.
whatever autist out there has a monkey trouble hyperfixation and wrote out every single moment of that film on Wikipedia. Respect.
Email us at hvd@gmail.com.
Yes.
We want to talk.
We want you to just...
So basically, there is a small little monkey, and he's really good at stealing. And
Yes.
he goes around, he like steals, he like goes in people's treasures. And
Can
he
you
steals
remind me
money.
why he's good at stealing, though?
He was trained. He was trained from a very young age
By?
to be a stealer. A bad guy.
Who
frankly.
is...
I don't remember.
Are we supposed to say this? In the movie, they call him a gypsy. He's a
Oh,
gypsy.
he's a gypsy. Yeah, he's like a
Harvey
nomadic
Keitel. Yeah.
thief. And so then, how does it really happen? She meets the monkey,
Yeah.
and then I think the monkey has like a moral thing where it's like, I'm not gonna steal from this girl. She's too cool. And then she's hanging out with the monkey, and then she's trying to get the monkey away from the gypsy guy, or bleep, because
His name is Azro, also.
he's
But again,
obviously he's not a good guy. He's the bad guy in the film.
obviously. But I haven't seen it, like I said, but from the very helpful Wikipedia article, I do know that her stepdad is a police officer and is allergic to animal dander, so he can't have animal around. And her mom is like, you're not responsible enough to have a pet. And her real dad is an airplane pilot, so he's gone too much to even have a monkey in the house. So you can
Exactly.
see there's a lot working against her.
So she is all by herself in this. Her parents are completely unaware that even though she has 3 parents,
Yeah.
she has a whole movie happening behind
Which
the
some of us
scenes.
don't even have one, by the way, but go off, Queen.
And then basically at the end, they're like, Monkey, who do you like best? And they make him pick, and he runs to the girl.
Does that actually happen?
Yeah, that's the end of the movie.
God damn, dude. Monkey's choice.
Yeah, you need to read the rest of the synopsis because
I didn't have to. I started reading it yesterday, but I just did not have
basically
time.
the police are like, whoever the monkey goes to is the true person. And then it gets biblical, and they're like, I'll cut the monkey in half, and you can each have half. And she's like, no, give it to the gypsy. And they're like, you're the true mom.
But then there's also, thou shalt not covet thy gypsy's monkey.
It's a really good movie. I've seen it 100,000 times, but probably not in the last 25
Well, let's
years.
fix that next time I visit Marquette,
It's on the
Michigan,
list.
and go to your house in Ishpeming, Michigan on 3rd Street. I'll be there in June, and we'll watch the movie
Oh,
together.
nice.
We'll watch
My mom's
the
going
movie
to be here
together.
in May. You're just going to miss her. Okay,
God.
so here is
But
Dan
what I-
CVDs, updated March 9th,
ahead.
2025. Miss Congeniality. Dude, Where's My Car? Check.
I've seen it. Yep.
Trading Places. Where's
I've
the
seen that.
chapstick?
Wait, whoa. Wait.
Some of these might be ones I haven't seen.
Okay.
But have you seen Trading Places? Because it's on the list.
Dude, I've seen it many, many times, and I don't even like it that much. But that was a Comedy Central perennial.
Where's the chapstick YouTube video?
Still haven't seen that.
Horse Moth.
That's a Three Stooges. I've seen that.
Some of these are... Spy Kids. I've watched that
Still haven't
recently.
seen. Speaking of anal cumming, isn't he in that movie?
Yes.
Thank you.
Dumb and Dumber.
I'm not gonna watch that fucking crap, dude.
Monkey Trouble.
Would love to watch that.
Cube. I've watched that recently. You still haven't seen Cube?
I don't. Cube. What's Cube?
Cube is a thriller/horror film where a bunch of people get locked inside a cube and they have to figure out how to get into the next cube. And it's a big cube inside a series of cubes. And each cube is booby trapped. Sometimes it's gas, sometimes it's spikes, sometimes it's lasers. And they got to figure out how to get through this series of cubes and get out.
Well, hold on to your ass, because what I have in my possession is not a tape of the movie. Because I thought maybe we could all watch it together, but then I'm like, no, they didn't have it on the red box near me, and I'm banned from that red box anyway, so it doesn't really matter, chat. But better than even a tape of Monkey Trouble is I have my hands on a copy of the script.
Oh.
But it's kind of, I don't know if it's like a first draft of the script. So some of the scenes might not actually be like in the final film. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
But what I thought we could do and what I was hoping we could do with Joshua Paul Limata, who was like, I'm too sick today, guys, was I didn't want to just sit here and read at you the script. I thought I would send it to you and have you guys play out the roles that are in it.
I would love that.
And I think that you could play. I mean, are you down to? I mean, like, there's.
Yeah, I'll do both.
Okay,
I'll do both.
I'll read. What I was planning on doing was I will play the role of the monkey who is named Dodger in the movie, by the way, because an important detail we left out. Yes, she lives in Los Angeles and she has a Los Angeles Dodger hat, and he puts it on his head, and she's like, "I'm gonna call you Dodger."
So you have seen the movie?
No,
you read the script.
Yes. If that movie took place in Wisconsin, the monkey would be named Brewer.
Packer.
Packer. No. So having said that, we established her stepdad's a policeman who's allergic to monkeys.
Right.
She's a cool baseball girl, which in the 90s, folks, there were cool baseball girls.
Wisconsin's baseball team is what? They have a baseball team?
Brewers. Milwaukee
Brewers. Brewer. Yeah.
You knew
Jim.
that.
I actually forgot that. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
I actually didn't know that.
Milwaukee Brewers.
I actually didn't know that.
Okay. So happy birthday, Thora Oak. So what I want to do is play the role of Dodger the monkey.
Hell yeah.
And I will also read the stage directions.
Okay.
And then I was going to have Paul play the stepdad, but I guess you can do that too?
Yeah.
Because you're a good voice.
I'm prepared for that role.
So we are going to read a scene from the what seems to be the first draft of Monkey Trouble, and I will do the stage directions, and you can do the voices, and I'll play the monkey as well.
I'm doing all the voices?
Well, I don't know, because I thought Paul could do the stepdad, but I don't want to do the stepdad.
No, that's okay.
You'll do all the voices?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And there's actually like 4 or 5 characters in here, so just...
So I'm Eva, or is it Ava?
Well, I don't actually know, because I haven't seen her name. That's what it said in the Wikipedia article. The girl's named Eva or Ava. So I don't really know how you say
I'm
it.
guessing Eva.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Should we jump in, or...
Jump in?
And you say you've seen it so many times, you don't even remember how to pronounce the main character.
But it's been 25 years.
You're not even that old, though.
26 years. Crazy, eh?
You're like 17.
Crazy, eh?
Exterior. Suburban street, day. Eva strolls down the sidewalk with Dodger perched atop her head. That's the monkey. He is vigorously picking and eating head lice out of her hair with his little monkey fingers.
Don't spoil your appetite, Dodger. I asked Mom to pick up 12 dozen bananas from the supermarket today. I know. I told her it's for a school science project. She didn't suspect a thing. Holy shnikes.
Down the street, a police cruiser pulls into Ava's driveway. Stepdad gets out of the car and saunters wearily toward the front door.
Mom's new husband is home, Dodger, and he cannot know you're here. He's the most allergic to monkeys man I've ever seen. And on top of that, he's just plain mean.
Dodger does a spit take, spraying head lice crumbs back into Eva's hair.
Here, Dodger, hide under my Dodger's hat. When the coast is clear, I'll give you the signal.
Dodger hunkers down into Eva's tow-headed locks as she covers him up with her baseball cap. She walks up to her front door and pauses before entering.
Remember, not a peep out of you, or else my stepdad will send us to Dr. Kevorkian.
Ooh. Interior, Eva's house, day. Eva enters the house.
Dad, it's me, Eva. I'm home from baseball practice.
Stepdad is standing at the kitchen counter, visibly nursing a headache while dropping Alka-Seltzer into a tumbler glass of bourbon.
Eva, for the love of God, how many times do I have to tell you, I'm not your real dad?
And then
Oh,
Eva
right.
too, yeah.
I know. Sorry, Dad. Stepdad. That too! You son of a bitch. I must have picked up some sort of bug when I was busting heads down in Compton today.
Stepdad drops 2 more Alka-Seltzers in his glass, tops it off with more bourbon, and downs it in one gulp.
Now you listen up, little girl. I'm exhausted. Achoo! And now I'm getting sick. I'm gonna go lay down in the hammock and catch 40 winks before your damn mother gets home. And if I hear one peep out of you, I'm calling Dr. Kevorkian. Yes, Father. Eva? Stepfather.
During foregoing action, we see Dodger underneath Eva's hat, frantically crossing his legs and grasping at his groin, painfully holding in the contents of his bladder. But it's no use. He loses control and monkey urine streams down Eva's face. She tries to play it cool, and Stepdad approaches her.
You feeling okay, Eva? You're breaking out in a yellow sweat. Yeah, I do feel kind of funky. I must have ate some bad hot dogs at baseball practice. That's where I was earlier. Yeah, I know. You said that already. Maybe you should go lay down, too.
Ava nods, closing her eyes to avoid the acrid sting of primate pee, and runs toward the stairs.
Good idea. Dodger. What did you just say?
Eva stops at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, I said Roger, like Roger Clemens. I can't believe he's getting traded to the Blue Jays next season. You're a real messed up kid, you know that?
Eva shrugs and runs up the stairs. Her bedroom is a typical 10-year-old girl's room, dirty clothes scattered all over, with posters of New Kids on the Block festooned upon the walls. She rips her urine-soaked hat off her head in disgust. Dodger leaps off her head onto a Barbie Tea Party table.
Bad monkey, Dodger, bad monkey. I can't believe you peed all over my head and my hair in front of my dad.
Uh-oh.
Right, stepdad. I thought we were best friends. What on earth has gotten into you?
Dodger reaches under his own miniature monkey-sized baseball cap and pulls out an airplane-sized bottle of bourbon.
Gosh darn it, Dodger. I've got to rid you of the kleptomania that dirty, dirty gypsy taught you. Where did you get that?
Dodger oohs and ahs and mimes beating someone with a nightstick.
You stole from my stepdad? Bad monkey!
Eva carries Dodger over to her bed, puts him over her knee, and unleashes a torrent of spankings upon his monkey butt. And monkey butt is one word in the script. That's kind of Dodger cries out in pain with each smack of his rear.
Take that, and that, and that, and wait, what is that?
Feeling a foreign object, Eva reaches in and pulls a cigar out of Dodger's butt.
His Cuban cigars? All right now, level with me, you simian cat burglar. You didn't steal anything else, did you?
Dodger reaches into his own ass and pulls out a match. The match lights as it strikes his rim. He lights the cigar and blows a perfect smoke ring into Eva's face. Exterior, Eva's yard, day. Meanwhile, Azro, that's the Romany person that owned the monkey. Azro scales the fence and sneaks into the backyard. Stepdad is fast asleep in full police uniform in the hammock. Azro stealthily tiptoes around him, muttering Romany gibberish to himself. What would that sound like, Jackie?
A squash banana.
As he approaches the trellis underneath Eva's second-story window. And you can do his voice, too, I guess. Yeah.
Now's my chance to snatch my meal ticket monkey back from that horrible little white girl. And who knows, maybe I'll snatch her up, too.
Azro climbs up the trellis like a big, slimy snake. Interior, Eva's room, day. Dodger is sitting with his feet up at the Barbie Tea Party table, smoking his cigar.
Dodger, you're my bestest friend in the whole world. But I already told you. Mom and Dad. Mom and Stepdad. Don't let me smoke cigars in the house. Give me that.
Eva reaches for the cigar, but Dodger scampers off, leading to a chase around the bedroom. Exterior trellis, day. Azrael reaches the top of the trellis and goes to open the window. As he does, Eva chases Dodger to the other side of the window. Dodger, trying to keep his cigar away from Eva, smashes his hand through the glass and plunges the lit cigar into Azrael's eye.
Ah!
Azrael lurches backward and falls to the ground, taking the trellis with him. He lands on top of Stepdad, who awakens with a start. Azrael lays unconscious as Stepdad scrambles to his feet.
Eva, how many times do I have to tell you? Stay away from the damn gypsies.
Dodger appears in the broken window, laughing and clapping while smoking his cigar.
And how many times do I have to tell you I'm allergic to achoo!
As Stepdad sneezes, he fires his pistol into the ground right into Azrael's ear. Azrael leaps to his feet and runs into the back door of the house. Exterior front door, day. Mom approaches the front door, overloaded with multiple grocery bags filled with bananas.
Honestly, the things I do for that child.
Mom fumbles for her house keys and enters the front door.
Honey, I'm
Before she can finish the word home, Azrael runs full speed out the front door, colliding with Mom. She falls to the ground while her grocery bags go flying, unleashing a veritable torrent of bananas all over her fine suburban home. Mom woozily sits up, covered in banana goop, and looks into the camera.
Was it something I said?
I would love to check this movie out. That sounds funny.
Yeah, that's really funny.
That's like my kind of humor.
Happy birthday, Thora Birch.
And rest in peace, monkey actor.
Oh, man.
Was that in the... Is that in the movie? All that?
Yeah. The bananas, everything. This episode of the Happy Birthday Podcast is brought to you by 1 Minute Energy. If you are struggling with the new time change and the new guidelines by the Time Commission, which we'll explain at the end of this, we have a new drink coming straight from the 5 Hour Energy Factory called 1 Minute Energy. This is going to help you to get set with the new time change, and it's going to help you with jet lag and etc. So what they're doing now is there's new guidelines where instead of what you're used to at time change is 2 a.m. Sunday morning, Saturday night, you're going to go forward, you're going to go back 1 hour. Now that can be horrible, especially if you have children, pets, farm, etc. And a lot of times your alarms will be wrong. So what we do is we just help you. So that what they're doing now is instead of 1 hour forward or back, they're doing 1 minute intervals for 60 days.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And at the end of the 60 days, you know, it's just to help you get a little bit of your life back. And so what we're doing at 1 Minute Energy is you take a shot for every minute. So first day, 1, second day, 2, third day, 3. And up until 60. And so we will send you a 60-day supply, which is actually, how many would that be? Because if you're doing 60...
It's exponential, I think, is that right?
And so you'll be getting a lot of little bottles on your front porch. So sign up at 1minuteenergy.com. Use the code Happy Birthday Podcast for a free case. Thank you. Goodbye. Welcome back to the Happy Birthday Podcast.
I love you. Okay. Can I say something that I came up with that I'm going to share later in the afterbirth?
You had a couple things you were going to share later, but yes.
I have like 15 things I want to say, and on my fairly empty stomach with 20 cups of coffee, it's hard to form a thought.
Yes.
I don't know how Joe Rogan does it.
Creatine or Kratom. What's the one?
Which,
Guys, there's a reason. Creatine, if you change one letter in creatine, the penultimate letter of creatine, you flip that lowercase n around and flip it upside down and make it more angular. Now it's a V. What does that spell? Creative.
Penultimate.
Oh, I wanted to say that what I was going to say later on the afterbirth was I had a bit of a shower thought this week. Yes, I was thinking, listeners, I was in the shower. I was nude. I was wet.
Quit.
I was covered in goop from Gwyneth Paltrow. She sent me a care package recently because I was such a
thank you, Gwen.
supporter of hers during her ski vacation. Remember that?
Yeah, she killed that guy.
Yeah. She's like, it ruined my weekend. I'm Gwyneth
There's
Paltrow.
goop everywhere.
My shower thought was so there are, Jackie, I know you're a big guitar player. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound like the guitar. But can I say there are 12 musical notes, right?
Okay. Yeah, at least.
Yeah, possibly more.
I'm looking behind you. I'm seeing hundreds.
Right. But I mean individual notes, not chords.
Mm. Mm.
And what I put together in my head is a definitive ranking of musical notes from best to worst.
Oh, interesting.
And I'll be sharing that later. And I also might have to get something to eat. I feel funky, dude. But first,
Funky, like I want to get down.
so Thora Birch.
Yes.
So I'm going to flip that around and say it is the birthday of Tony Elm.
No.
Okay.
You're way off.
Okay. Way off. So I'm going to say it is both a woman and not a tree-based name.
Now listen.
Christina Rock.
It is not a woman.
Rock's an opposite of a tree.
Once again, this is a man whose name you have already said in this episode. Yeah.
I did that a few weekends ago with Zeppo Marx.
You did. You did that, and you did it again today, and it's also a guy you love, and I think you know whose birthday it is today, because you know all these guys' birthdays. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Who do you know that was born on 3/11? Who you've already talked about once today, and it's not the guy from 3/11.
Is it who's going to have to rejoin the podcast after you're debilitated by a stroke?
That is correct.
But first you have a little stroke, and then we do a few more episodes where we're like, no, Jackie's okay, but she's kind of like, hot soup, but she can't talk right. And then eventually she has a stroke during the episode, and we're like, it's okay, we'll finish it like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And people are like, why is she just gone for the last 5 minutes of this? And we're like, it's normal, dude. It's just normal.
It's regular.
And then in the next episode, we bring in a different host, and we're like, it's just how it's always been.
Yeah.
It's just
yes.
it's a
and that would
stooge. I mean, it's a
be-
stooge. A stooge is a stooge is a stooge, and this is the birthday of bum ba da da dum 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 da. Dum da 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 dum 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand. Virgins think today is 3/11 day, but Chads know. March 11 is Shemp Howard's birthday.
Shemp Howard!
My back door is open. I wonder what my neighbor's thinking right now. He probably knows.
Shemp. That's
Bro!
right. It is Shemp.
Are you?
Give me that real Christian name. Give me that real. Well, it's not Christian. Give me his
very opposite.
real name.
Real name. Born, I believe, in 1895, which is insanely old for anyone to have been born in that year. He was the oldest of the brothers. And his name was Samuel Horowitz, was his Christian name.
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you. Jackie,
Yes, Dan.
if you had told me today or if you had told me that in back-to-back episodes of the Birthday Happy podcast, we'd celebrate Zeppo Marx and Shemp Howard,
Yeah. It's your season.
I would have puked on your butt.
Season of Don right now. And let's keep it going with, do you remember how VH1 used to do pop-up video?
Oh, Shemp was one of the Three Stooges. Listeners might not know.
Well, we're getting to it, okay?
Okay. Yes, I watched Pop-Up. I watched every episode of Pop-Up Video. I thought it was fun.
Sing me the jingle.
Bum, ba-da-da-dum, dum, dum. Pop-Up Video.
Video.
So basically, they would have like "Unwell" by Matchbox 20, and they'd be playing "I'm not crazy, I'm just a little and the video would be playing, but then on the screen something would pop up and be like, "Bloop, fun fact, Rob Thomas starred in this video."
Super great. Yes. So today, in honor of that, I don't have any video prepared, but we are going to be doing Shemp Up trivia. So basically, quick rundown. Shemp his name was Sam. He was born into a very funny family. Him and his brothers did a thing called Three Stooges. And Dan is just going to fill in the rest for us. We've got some Shemp Up trivia. I'm going to be asking you a series of questions about Shemp, Sam, Horowitz, Howard, and you will tell me the answer. And I have a feeling you're going to get every single one of these correct. So let's get into it.
Do I need to get them all right to have a perfect score?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, number 1. Born Sam Horowitz, Shemp Howard got his nickname Shemp how?
Because his own mother could not pronounce his name.
Yes.
His mother.
His namesake was his great grandpa Shmuel, which is like Samuel is the English how you would say Shmuel, and his mom couldn't say Sam; she said Shemp.
She was a first-generation immigrant to America, New York City, I believe, from, say it with me, Jackie.
Israel.
Lithuania. No, Lithuania. Though I think if Shemp was still with us today, he'd probably be a big Zionist.
All right, number 2. The act of body doubles standing in for ill or deceased actors is known as what?
It is known as a fake Shemp. Do you want me to...
Fake Shemp. Please explain, yes.
The Three Stooges were born on this day, what they did for many years was they appeared in a series of short films. These were shown in movie theaters to let people go to the bathroom, go smoke because in the old days, you'd have the main feature, but you'd have like there's these short movies they used to make. And that's what the Three Stooges made. They made them for many, many years, even long after most people stopped making them. And most importantly, Shemp frickin' died while they were making the movie, but while they were still
not complete.
Yeah. Something like that. So what they did, they're like, well, that's not that big of a deal. Mo's like, I know my brother died, but we had people. Again, we need to keep making these short films so people can freaking leave the theater, go smoke a cigarette, wherever they have to go do.
Yeah.
So the final 4 Three Stooges films with Shemp as a member of the trio, they filmed with just Mo and Larry and old footage of Shemp. So they would be mostly old footage with a few new scenes put in with an actor who was sort of dressed up like Shemp, much taller than him, by the way. But don't worry about that. And filmed kind of from the back. So Mo and Larry are talking to him like, Shemp, go walk over there. And then they cut in some new scenes to make it technically a new movie. And then it cuts back to old. So did that explain enough?
Yes, that would be the definition of fake Shemp.
I would be getting the Wikipedia warning about too much detail right now, by the way.
Okay, next question. Shemp and who were the original Stooges alongside creator Ted Healy?
Mo.
That is correct. All right, next question. Who was the third Stooge to join Sam and Moses, a.k.a. Shemp and Mo?
Larry.
That is correct.
And they were the sidekicks of this guy, Ted Healy. Or, if you will, his Stooges. Are you starting to put the pieces together?
I am, I'm connecting the dots here. Next question. Shemp played a bumbling what in the Stooges' first film, Soup to Nuts?
Oh, don't make me reveal how much I know about this shit.
That's what the game is.
It's not normal, though.
This is just taken from his Wikipedia page, so this is normal.
Okay.
People know this.
Fireman.
That is correct. All right.
Firemen.
Next question.
And that is a feature film, not a... Oh, go ahead.
Creator of the Stooges, Ted Healy, was known to be aggressive and a heavy drinker.
Hell yeah.
Because of this, Sam left the act and was immediately replaced by whose brother known as blank?
Well, his brother
Yes.
and Mo's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Brother.
Yeah.
Well...
Name
Jerome,
of?
you said was his birth name. I believe that the American popular culture will remember him fondly, not as Jerome, but as his namesake for his cue ball chrome dome, Curly.
Yes,
Woo,
also
woo,
known
woo,
as
woo.
Jerry.
Yes, who had really no experience as a goofball, but just they.
He was really funny, though. He was
was.
taking pies to the face and all that. All right, next question. Which culminating event caused the permanent return of Sam to the Three Stooges cast?
Funny. He was taking pies to the face and everything. We should do a fucking pie fight thing
Oh, yeah.
inside your restaurant.
Which culminating event caused the permanent return of Sam to the Three Stooges cast? Sam Shemp.
Curly, a bit of an unhealthy man and heavy drinker himself, which I don't know how much that contributes to this sort of thing, but he had a stroke. He stroked out
Yes,
on the
he was
set of,
stroking.
say it with me, Half-Wits Holiday. And
Now, this is something I need you to tag in for because I did find sort of a grammatical error in the Wikipedia page
what?
article. It says, in 1946, Curly suffered a severe stroke which forced him out of retirement.
Oh.
And that one I had to read a couple times because I don't think that's what they meant to say.
No, if you have a stroke bad enough, they're like, well, back to work.
You gotta go back to work, dude. Can't afford that crap.
No.
Okay. Couple more questions. You've got 100% so far, so
Nice.
A plus.
But that's better than the Wikipedia has with their grammatical error. Fuck that shit. Makes me so fucking pissed off.
Shemp or Sam appeared with Mo and Larry in how many short subjects?
Oh, God.
4 of which were produced posthumously using stock footage.
Yes. And full disclosure, they were using the stock footage before he died, too.
That's fair.
I don't think anyone cared.
How many? Don't pretend you don't know.
Counting the posthumous ones?
4 of which, yes, were posthumous.
All right, well, let me count them in my head.
Okay.
Fright Night, Out West, Hold That Lion, Slap Happy Sluts. Sing us. Is it 77?
It is 77.
I'm sorry that I know that.
Which actor was hired to replace Shemp following his own death in 1955?
I'm sorry that I knew that number of how many. I read it in a book somewhere and it stuck in my head.
That's how facts work.
He was replaced by a horse.
Name of?
Joe Besser.
That is correct. And he's just kidding, listeners. Joe Besser was a human man.
Thank you. We would have got dinged if I had said that.
All right. Here's a deep cut. Shemp, aka Sam Horwitz, was a man of many phobias. Name 3 of his phobias.
I will say, and this is just my personal opinion, I think that this part of his lore has maybe been exaggerated a little bit, just to tell tall tales a little bit about him. I don't know. He's not here to defend himself, so I had to defend him. But do you have a list handy?
I do.
Okay. Driving, I think he was afraid of.
Automobiles.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Animals?
Dogs, specifically.
Which is ironic because it's fun fact is Curly in real life was he loved dogs. He'd get dogs.
Oh.
He'd love, like rescue dogs before that was even a thing. And then he just fucking shoot them.
And then Shemp was like,
But I don't fuck with horses since
I don't fuck with horses, says Joe Besser. Was she talking about hoofs and goofs when she said that?
yes.
Crazy, dude. Shout out Lizzo, whoever sang that. Water? Was he afraid of like?
Water. Yep,
Yeah. Okay.
you got it. I would have also accepted airplanes.
Oh well. Do you think it would make sense to be afraid of an airplane in like if you were born in the 1890s?
Yes,
You gotta
I'm
be
afraid
like,
of them now,
"Bro,
though. Also,
what the hell is that? I'm not getting in that thing."
last one. In what year did the Three Stooges earn a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Oh my god, dude! I might not know this. Can I call someone?
yeah,
phone a-
call Shemp. Get the Ouija board out.
Beep 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 beep. Brrr. Brrr. Yeah, what do you want? Shemp, first of all, I wanted to say happy birthday. Oh, thanks, kid. You're swell. Do you remember what year you Three Stooge got your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? No, that happened after I died. Oh, crap. Okay, well, you're standing between me and a perfect score on my podcast right now. A podcast? What's that? Is that something like Amos and Andy? Well, kind of, but it's on the internet. Well, you'll find. Well, anyway, don't worry about that. But I'll let you go. I know you have a lot going on your birthday today. Sure, kid, but wait, I have one question. Yeah? They didn't keep making Three Stooges movies without me after I died, but acted like I was still there, did they? I gotta go. He didn't know. Oh, by the way, I was
Did
doing
he-
improv.
You think he got a check for those films, or his wife?
I think his brother did.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't doubt that his family did. Well, actually, he probably already would have been paid for them. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Before, when he was still alive.
Do you need a hint or a clue?
I think it was in the 80s.
That is correct.
That should be close enough.
It's really close.
85?
83.
God damn it, Jackie. Why would you put a question in there?
Sorry.
That's too modern for me.
It's like at the very end of his Wikipedia page, so
That
you
shouldn't
probably
even-
were zonked out reading that. at
I
3
don't
a.m.
need to read the Wikipedia page. I have a friggin'
Apparently you do.
800-pound book or 800-page book about them right here.
Listen, you did really good. You got a
Thank
99%. I'll give you a signed copy of my laminated U.S. president's list.
Oh my God, Jackie.
And a tiny cactus.
No cactuses, please. Bad plant. That's a
Happy
bad plant.
birthday, Shell.
And while I have some
I
thinking,
think that what was it? Fake Shemp? That's
Yeah.
a cool like song title or something.
if you make a
Fake
beat,
Shemp. Fake Shemp. Going fake Shemp. Talking fake Shemp.
okay, hold on a second.
Fake Shemp. Talking fake Shemp. Talking fake Shemp. Fake Shemp. Fake Shemp. Fake Shemp. Fake Shemp. Fake Shemp. Happy fake Shemp
Oh, God damn it,
to
Uncle.
me.
Wow.
Sunday, a monkey can be a girl's best friend unless he becomes the mob's top banana.
Stay calm.
Harvey Keitel in Monkey Trouble on the Wonderful World of Disney, ABC Sunday.
What I want to say is, if you are listening to the Happy Birthday podcast, I love you. I'm freaking obsessed with you. I'm obsessed. But what I also want to say is I do have, like I said, I do have some Hoofs and Goofs updates. That might take up the
Okay.
whole bonus episode.
Yeah.
But
No,
thing
I'm ready for that.
One thing I want, because if you remember, what you were doing for me as a favor was going through the filmography at random, selecting titles, and I shared my thoughts on them just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And I uploaded a clip of us talking about Huffs and Guffs. And I said I really didn't like it. And I posted that clip on what is the worst social media platform of all time, Jackie?
Red Note.
Blue Sky, yes. And new Blue Sky user, friend of the show, Jada Hutt, responded to that disparaging clip about Hoofs and Goofs and said, I don't mind that one, actually. And my gut reaction, and I've known Jay for a really long time, actually. a really long time. My first gut reaction was bullshit. I don't believe him. But after thinking about it a little bit, I was like, Jay he probably likes that.
Yeah.
I have another Hoofs and Goofs update, and this is from, I don't want to call him friend of the show because I've never actually interacted with him before, but he's someone who's part of the family, I guess. His name's Instagram user, All the President's Man, Brian. All the President's Man, Jackie. This is
Nice.
Brian Bonelli, who is a person on the internet and kind of a member of the extended family. And so what happens in Hoofs and Goofs? I kind of summed it up. Joe is the third stooge because Shemp has been neutralized to a permanent end by that point. And I guess they thought, well, we can't keep doing fake Shemp forever because people are going to find out. You're not listening to me.
I am. I'm downloading these voicemails while I'm listening.
The story is they have a sister who is dead, which is a great start to a comedy. Joe is sad that their sister's dead. And Mo and Larry are like, get over it. Who cares? And he's reading a book about reincarnation. He's like, no, I think she could be reincarnated. And then they find a horse on the street. And something that always kind of ticked me off is Joe Besser, the stooge. He always pronounces it like hearse. Like it has an A. He's like, but you're a hearse. But there's a talking
that's
horse.
for comedy.
That is her recurring, there's a talking horse that is their reincarnated sister. They take the horse into their apartment, and kind of like Monkey Trouble, there's this landlord, and they're like, he can't find out we got a horse in the apartment, you know?
Right.
And then, so they eventually, there's all sorts of horse antics, but part of it is they decide to give her a bath because she's not stinking the place up. And find out that there's a horse. So about midway through, they're giving her a bath, and then it culminates in, of all the goddamn things, she gives birth.
Oh.
She's like, I have a baby. I don't feel good. And
Do they
she's like,
show it?
Yes.
Is the horse talking?
Yes.
Okay.
And
They
then-
show the birth.
Yes, kind
Oh,
of.
God.
And then
Okay.
it ends with it was all a dream ending, which is like, what the fuck, dude? Bullshit. So anyway,
Ryder got drunk.
Why I described this was Instagram user Brian Bonelli was kind enough to point out on the clip where we're talking about Hoofs and Goofs. He said, sometimes they'd re-air this one on TV, but cut out the first 7 minutes. So it starts with the scene of them bathing a talking horse with absolutely no attempt at explaining any of it. It's actually an improvement.
I love that.
I have to say, that's one of the best comments we've ever got on the internet. I was LOLing when I was LOLing on the toilet when I read that. And I mean, you just fade in on these three old men bathing a talking horse. And she's like, I'm pregnant.
Makes sense to me. Okay. I gotta take care of this bitch. But it is his sister?
Yes.
And who's the baby daddy?
They don't really say. They actually explore that in the sequel.
Okay.
Horsing around.
Rated R.
Yeah. Rated horse.
All right, I've got these voicemails queued up. You want me to go 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1, or 2, 3, 1, or 2, 1, 3?
What do you think, dipshit?
Oh my. All right, 1 it is. Let's see if this plays. Let me turn this on. You're going to hear my heat very loud, so.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's, excuse me, I'm eating lunch. It's, Jordan Eskenazi here. I figured maybe, I could just have my own segment on the show where I just call in and leave a voicemail.
Yeah. Seems like you're
Might
already
be
doing
a fun
that.
little change of pace. People, I got really great feedback from my last appearance. I got
Don't believe
letters
that.
and voicemails and emails saying, "Hey, you were the highlight of that podcast," which was pretty cool. So I'm just checking in. I'm eating a salad for lunch. I like to do that most lunches because I try to eat better. My birthday is actually next week. I turn 40, March 6th. I think maybe that
was days ago.
Right after the episode, the next episode's out. So that's really exciting stuff. But back to my thing about salads. I was wondering, what's your guys' perfect salad?
Ooh.
I'll take my question. I'll thank you so much. Goodbye.
Favorite salad?
Couple of things.
Yeah.
We done punked him by not even having an episode last week.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Also, happy birthday, Jordan. I
Happy
can't believe I
birthday.
didn't tell you IRL. I meant to fly out. I was going to make a whole deal out of it, but I forgot. So,
Do you know why I couldn't do the thing last weekend?
because it was your wife's birthday on
Birthday.
Monday, which I don't really get that, but that's fine.
How did you know it was on Monday?
Because I know when Kate's birthday is.
When is it?
March 3rd.
8 days before Shem's birthday.
Yeah, obviously.
No. So, perfect.
We're here with Dan and his beautiful wife, Kathy. Dan's going to go to the gym and come. Check this out.
Perfect salad. Was that?
This is another beverage because I
Wow.
chugged that Diet Coke.
So would Diet Coke be part of your perfect salad? I think we start with cherry tomatoes cut in half.
Oh, I know what mine is.
Let me do mine real quick. Cherry tomatoes cut in half, big red onion, red onion cut in big slices, French dressing, Thousand Island dressing, packets on the side, hard-boiled horse egg, ham, turkey, Genoa salami, romaine lettuce. It's in a plastic shell, and that's the salad.
My
Sunflower
perfect
seeds also.
salad is the Bonanza salad bar salad. I pretty much would put a little bit of everything on my plate. Egg crumbles, ham cubes, triangle cheese,
Raviolis.
raviolis, pepperonis, pepperoncinis. The whole salad bar was my oyster, and that was my favorite salad. It gave me diarrhea every time. And my other favorite salad was the McDonald's McSalad Shakers, which also don't exist. Also the McDonald's Southwest salad, which we had when I worked there. That does not exist. And I want to tell you something, and this is something that I think about almost every day. First of all, McDonald's, bring back salads. Second of all, when I worked there, we had something called the Southwest salad. It was just a regular salad, and then it had like beans, corn, and Newman's Southwest dressing, which I think I have brought up on the pod before.
I think in one of the very
does
first
not
episodes we
exist
addressed
in a
this,
bottle. You can only get it at McDonald's in the packet, and the Newman's does not make a Southwest dressing that is available for purchase anywhere in the world. And I would just like to say that, what the fuck, Newman? Like, it's your best dressing. And then beyond that, I really like a Caesar salad with like grilled chicken.
And recently, I went to the grocery store dressed up in my Jerry Seinfeld costume, and I went to the salad dressing aisle, and I went over to the Newman's Own section, and I stood there and I went, "Hello, Newman." And Jackie, the whole place erupted in applause. Everyone in the store.
Did it really?
Yeah. And that reminds me also that fuck.
Yeah.
All right, voicemail number 2.
Hey, it's Plant Daddy Ashley.
Hey.
It's really windy up in Upper Michigan right now, so I'm going to stick my phone outside just so you can hear how windy it is. Okay, ready? 3, 2,
I'm not ready.
1.
Oh, shit. I think she crashed her car.
Okay, well, happy Friday. I'll talk to you later.
Love you. Girl, it's windy today on Sunday. It's windy all over. What
I'm in the damn
hell?
windy city. But
Thank you, Ashley, for that. That was cool.
thank you for crashing your car just for the sake of us hearing some wind.
I would say my favorite salad is I like a wedge of iceberg with just blue cheese on top.
You've never had that before.
I haven't, but I've always wanted to try it. I
They-
feel like it would be good.
Yeah. They have that at like fancy places, and you've never been to a fancy restaurant.
All right, number 3.
Hey guys, I know you didn't have a show this week,
Oh.
so my other voicemail still might get played on this show. But I kind of needed. I just pushed call on my phone because I've fallen and I can't get up and I need help. So if you could just come and help me up, that would really help me out a lot. Thanks. This is Jordan, by the way. Okay, bye.
If you could just
Was that
come and help me
Friday?
out. That was, I don't know when that was, but I do have his
Uh-oh.
address if anyone needs to go help him. Should I read that out loud?
Should we like FaceTime him, see if he's all right?
No.
Okay. Well, Jordan, hope you're doing all right. I would love to check up on you, but Dan does not want to do that. So we will not be checking up on you. Hope you're doing all right and doing good. And
Well, because he
does he
said
live in like New York or something?
No.
Bruh.
That's too loud now. Let's head on over to the afterbirth.com where I'm going to share. It's bonus episode time. And what we do is
Boner bashing time. Or stoner bashing time.
And what we do is we talk and make comedy and guess more celebrity birthdays. And like I said, I have my official ranking of musical notes from best to worst. And then I also have a joke that I thought about. And I guess I already said everything I wanted to say about Hoofs and Goofs.
I will say find us on email us at hbd@gmail.com. We love to email back and forth, and the only guy who's been emailing us lately is this clown who does balloons, and he really wants to come on the show, and no one will get back to him, but that's because it's kind of weird vibes. But anyway, we're also on Instagram, X Twitter, Blue Sky, Red Note, and
Red Nose
But I
Day
don't fuck with
also.
horses since Christopher Reeves.
541. 541. I'm starting over. It's not 2 541s in a row. Can I start over?
Them titties so big, you got an areola code.
Josh, you feel better. You're here. Call us at 541-638-8295. That number again is 541-638-8295. One more time, open parenthesis, 541, close parenthesis, 638-829, 5, excuse me, is not part of the number. And I'm going to fucking come out and say it. Goddamn reddit.com/r/HBDPOD. It has been a wasteland lately, but a few of you have made some posts recently, and I see it, and I love it. And you can go see the Producer Paul's Jason Statham stats sheet at that Reddit page.
And also, we'll be doing a table reading of Hoofs and Goofs 3, so stick around for that. We'll be posting that on our Reddit page. And it gets R-rated. It gets X-rated, quite frankly, and you're going to love it. So, all right. Thank you.
Joe Besser does like a Mr. Hands sort of thing.
Sure.
Not so hard!